Hi Virgos, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Virgos, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. Ooh, Lovers. So if this sounds like your reading, it probably is. If it does not sound like your reading, if it doesn't resonate, it probably is not your reading. So I would check your moon sign. That is your emotional, private side. Okay, Virgos. The overall energy of this reading, the Three of Cups. I think you're having a reunion. And I think you're having a happy reunion. That's around your entire reading, with a divine soulmate. So, this divine soulmate was a lover in another life. This is the card for Gemini, by the way. So Gemini might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. This Lover's card and the Three of Cups are the two strongest energies in this entire reading. You're having a reunion. You're having a reunion with a divine soulmate, someone you were lovers with in another life, but you've also known this life for it to be a reunion. Now, the reunion can be just a reunion with somebody from another life, okay? Doesn't mean you already have to know them in this life. I have the Ace of Wands right next to the Lovers, right above the Three of Cups. There's going to be a brand new, fresh start, a new beginning that's just blossoming when they come in. Your guardian angels and spirit guides, see them there? They're bringing you together. Excuse my cough. I do in almost every reading, as everybody knows. So, I have the Nine of Wands here. Now, why? The Nine of Wands is feeling worn out. It's feeling at your wit's end. I think you've known them in this life already. That's what it is. So this is not the first time you've run into them as a reunion. This is a reunion in this life. They come in. You're going to be starting a fresh start and a new beginning with them. But when they come in, you're in this state, okay, of feeling worn out from this relationship. Let's see what's going on. I have the Emperor under the Lover's card. This is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart, might be strong in their chart, or around this reading. But I think this is, it's stubborn. It's fixed-minded. It's, like holding true to yourself, okay? Not budging. Very well liked and respected by others at the same time. So it's the ones closest to the Emperor that can see this other side. I think maybe there was something that was going on here, a butting of ideas, butting heads, or not seeing eye to eye about how to move forward. Something like that was wearing you out. So they left. They left and they came back. And it's a happy reunion because I think it gave you both time to think about your connection. The Queen of Cups is right besides the reunion card of Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands, the being, at your wit's end, worn out. You were doubting the love by the Emperor. I think this is the other person. And I think that you were doubting the love because they weren't budging. I don't think they were committing. They weren't committing. And I think that you were just, how can you have a lot of questions about love. The Queen of Cups, that's water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Might be strong in your chart, strong in their chart, or around this reading. But this is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it. There's little windows all the way around. So what the Queen is trying to do is peek in those windows because she has lots of love questions and that cup is full of answers. So that's what wore you out. It's like you were doubting the love. You're like, how can you love me and not, move forward with me? And I think that's what was going on. And I think there was a separation, and I think they return. I think they return. It's a happy reunion. I think they return like scooping you up type thing. Scooping you up and telling you how much they love you, how much they want you in their life, that kind of thing. Under the Emperor, see, they were blocking. This is the Two of Swords. They weren't wanting to deal with moving forward, They weren't wanting to see that. They were trying to not budge. They were trying to be stubborn about moving forward, about recognizing this connection. And this is what got in the way. It's right next to the Page of Cups. This is what you were getting before. This is what wore you out. It was a tainted cup of love because they were like just being rigid, really rigid about the whole relationship. And they really were not wanting to deal with this as being a relationship. It was just to them like a lover. Okay? So I think you had your falling out and they come back. And they're kind of seeing things in a little different light now. Because, you go out there, look in the world. How many people do you have a special connection with, like the lovers? Okay? So next to the Page of Cups here, this tainted cup, and this also can be for Pisces because of the fish. So Pisces might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. Also, we have Queen of Cups, so that gives 2 for Pisces, if you want to look at it that way. We have the Two of Pentacles, right between the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. There was a lot of confusion going on here. And it is about the Pentacles. It's about, having a secure and stable relationship, one that's grounded. So this is what you're looking at here. How can there be love if they can't be grounded in this relationship? You got worn out and things fell apart, but they're back. Their stubbornness is what made things fall apart because they were unwilling to budge. But being away, I think they're discovering that, hey, wait a minute, I don't have a connection with anybody like I do with you. So, Virgos, let's find out what else we need to know. For our Virgos, universe. Okay, so Virgos, I have the Fool card up here in your highest energy. Yeah, I feel like you kind of, when you went into this relationship, it was so fun. I mean, there was so much joy. It was like throwing caution to the wind. It was easy. But you were looking up. You weren't looking forward. So you're just kind of living in the moment, and you found yourself at the edge of the cliff. And that's what happened here. When you found out they're not budging. They're not going to move forward because it wound up where you wanted to look forward. You wanted to look at a future with them, and they did not. I have the Page of Swords next to the Fool. So this has got your guard up. You're like, oh, okay. You see what's happening here. Your sword is up. You're not swinging it, not cutting them out, really, but you're on guard. And you started watching everything that they did, everything that they said. And I think this is what wore you out, is you were noticing that they were staying in the energy of the Fool, and I think you were ready to move on or move forward. I have the High Priestess. Oh, your intuition was playing a huge role in this. Your intuitions were running high. It's like pulling back that pomegranate curtain, and you started listening to what yourself was telling you. That's what got you on guard. That's what got you paying attention to where they're coming from. So we had the Four of Cups under the Fool card. So you started feeling this way, like, I don't want that cup. Why do you want this cup? It has a fish in it, okay? You're like, you know, you don't want to move forward with me. You don't want to be grounded or anything in this relationship. You just want to keep living in the energy of the Fool, the day to day, throw caution to the wind with no hopes and dreams and all that. I don't think I want that cup anymore. Because, see, you're looking at the Pentacle. Your sword is up. You're like, where's the Pentacle? Where is the groundedness, the security of this relationship? So you really have your eye on that. And that's what wore you out. That's what pulled you apart. But it's almost like this had to happen for them to come back, for them to realize what they had. You are the Empress. We have the Emperor and the Empress. You're twin flames. That's why it's hard. It's hard. So the Emperor and the Empress, you are a loving, kind, thoughtful, giving, supportive, nurturing person. If you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. You are meant to be together. This is the couple here. And I think he finally felt that special connection, that like twin flame connection, cut from the same cloth connection, and missed it, and came back. This is a card for Libra or Taurus, so you might have Libra or Taurus in your chart someplace. But this is you. You're really have a lot of love in you, and you're very kind and a very gentle, kind, nurturing type person. And he sees that now. So, you know, you had to get yourself rebalanced. This Justice card is right next to the Two of Pentacles. And this is a lot of confusion about the groundedness and the security of the relationship, which you were questioning as part of your love questions. So with you, like, you don't think you want that cup anymore because it has a fish in it. You needed to rebalance yourself. You had to put your sword up and guard yourself, because you knew the writing was on the wall, and your intuition was also telling you that this was not a two-way relationship. Here's the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, you got stuck in your mind here about looking for the groundedness of this relationship. It wasn't moving forward, backwards, anywheres with the Four of Pentacles. You had to rebalance from that. You had to put your sword up, protect yourself. And now we have the Queen of Wands under the Empress, under your card. So this is fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But this is your energy, very passionate. You are very passionate. You're ready for a fresh new start. See that happy reunion? Because they say the right things. They come back and they're like, they realize things that they were taking you for granted before, okay? So you have this love. You're very passionate. No matter what you believe in and feel, you're passionate. You have a love of gardens probably, or pets, or wildlife, something like that. You're passionate about whatever you love, okay? So you're holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and you're ready to move forward. Wonderful. Let's take out one more card. Yes. See, they come back. It's the Eight of Pentacles. And they're willing to work on this relationship. They're willing to put the work in to ground this relationship, to secure it. And this is all you wanted. That's all you wanted. I don't see you asking for marriage. I don't see you asking for anything but grounding this relationship. Some sort of commitment, some sort of something that, you know, to move forward in this relationship. So yeah, they come back, and you're not the only one now that will be working on this relationship. They claim that they will work on it too, and it kind of removes them from this Fool energy, because they're actually putting the work in, and focusing. And instead of giving you like breadcrumbing this relationship, they are actually going to focus on it. So Virgos, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.